He's going to see that dropship coming. That dropship looks like it's got an initial, probably a couple tanks, and so I think we'll see if he saw it or not. I'm sure he did, being Iris. But yeah, trying to get that third expansion up, Iris is going to be able to either take this down or at least halt it for a time. But in the meantime, is he going to be able to defend his front door? I know he's dedicating a lot of micromanagement to the front, so it looks like no, Iris did not in fact see that dropship going into his back door, and so this is going to be this is really going to equalize the game for Gogo if he effectively can get a decent harass. Now pulling back some tanks, some mines going down right outside those factories. So what this is going to force Iris to do is Iris is going to have to build some vultures to kind of deal with this, or use his SCVs themselves, and Iris having to pull SCVs off the line to try to deal with these vultures. And it looks like he managed to force those vultures a little farther back than Gogo probably would have wanted. It looks like he has a third expansion up already. So Iris doing a fantastic job stopping that Wraith harass, and now Gogo not missing a beat, going to bring those Wraiths back up into the front, take out some more SCVs, going to continue to harass. And since he lost that third expansion, that's really important. Has another drop. He's going to push up with another drop. It looks like he has two drop ships and going to do it at two locations. And unfortunately, the second drop is going to go to an undefended location for Iris. Comsat going off. Lost a single Wraith, but honestly at an effective cost, because he's going to be able to... Oh, this dropship getting hit by a little bit, and it looks like it's going to get intercepted. It looks like it might actually go down, having to dump... He dumped... Ooh, clever. Dumping a single vulture to kind of absorb the attack so we could get that the rest of that drop in. And now continuing at a two-pronged attack on Iris, trying to keep Iris distracted on two fronts. And wow, and that's clever. Going to use mines to kind of protect the tank against the Goliath, and Iris having to obviously dedicate some forces, and we'll see if Gogo's kind of use this opportunity to open up his front door and get that third expansion once again, and bringing that it's a beautiful two-pronged micro, and that is in fact what it looks like he's done. Looks like he has opened up his front door in the meantime, so stuff happening all over the map. Beautiful play by both players at this point, in my opinion. Comsat going off, taking out that last Wraith that was harassing him for such a long period of time, trying to pull these Goliaths back. They're getting hunted down by the vultures and the tanks, and now floating out that command center. So between a little bit of that SCV harass, I don't think Gogo is going to be too far behind. Iris trying to retreat those Goliaths back. They're getting hunted down one by one. So this game just opening up once again. I think Gogo has the tech advantage, but Iris obviously has a unit advantage. As you can see, a huge amount of units out, and that's just testament to his amazing macro. So it's just going to push up, try to get another seal contain. Once again, more vultures inside the base with another drop, and these tanks being engaged here. I think Iris just might ignore that and continue to press in. Looks like actually no, he's going to retreat back, getting caught by a couple of Gogo's forces. I'm not sure what's going on in its main. Just so much action all over the screen. This is turning it into an absolutely epic Terran versus Terran matchup, in my opinion. And Gogo taking the high ground, going to try to comsat and get a couple cheap shots off on the corner. I'm surprised that Iris didn't bring that barracks up. And a couple vultures, yeah, going to catch that expansion in the upper left-hand corner, kill a couple of LCVs. So Iris is going to have to lift that off. I'm surprised he didn't have that at full production yet. I guess he was too distracted by Gogo otherwise. And Gogo setting up a contain of his own. Looks like he's going to try to make sure that Iris doesn't take that 6 o'clock position. A couple tanks going to take down. It looks like they're probably going to be able to take down those vultures, but not before they're able to lay down a couple mines here and there and really seal. And now Iris is starting to get his starport up, but it looks like that was scanned off. Just going to allow his Goliath to absorb 2 mine hits there. Interestingly enough, and still more harassment going on at that northern location. More vultures pouring into there. We'll see. And wow, Gogo realizing Iris does not have a lot of maneuverable units on the ground. He's gone for more of a Goliath tank build, and he needs to be careful. Actually, I would say Iris does, because even though, as you can see, not maneuverable, that could end up costing him the game. Looks like there actually was a third expansion up. I didn't realize that Iris went for his third expansion at the mineral only expansion. Iris in the meantime at the front door, dropping a huge group of tanks right outside the natural, and he's going to do a lot of damage there, and a lot of tanks to guard. Gogo coming in the background, going to try to break this, but not with the force that small, and so going to comsat now right after that first tank shot, so he can try to get a few shell shots. And Iris going to use his Goliath actually to absorb a couple hits there, and able to take out a supply depot. I'm not sure, and basically halt any sort of production happening there. Let's see if Gogo can break this contain. Pushing up now, getting caught a little bit there as he was sieging. Looks like he's just trying to take the Goliath out here and there, so maybe he can bring in a drop. And we'll see. And 2 more dropships actually going back into Iris's main. And really this is important for Gogo because he's behind economically. He needs to even up the economics. More vultures being dropped into the base, and I think these vultures, looks like a tank though, right there waiting for him. And another tank being dropped right on the sieged position. Iris going to have to pull these units back. And that was Interesting hit there, a little back and forth there. Iris is bringing the SCVs back with kind of an incoming contained group, and I'm kind of curious what's happening at the front if Gogo again using this opportunity to open his front door up once again. So wow, this is turning into a fantastic match. Going to place another tank there to kind of contain the seal. So Gogo, no, he has not broken that contain, losing another SCV that almost lost his command center there in the meantime. So Iris expanded once again to the bottom right hand corner. I'm sorry, Gogo expanded to the bottom right hand corner. Wow, a science factory up. So I'm not sure how the upgrade competition's going. I wish I could get a select on the units to kind of tell what level the upgrades are. And right now it looks like we have level 1 weapons for Gogo and level 1 weapons, so it looks like about even. I'm not sure who started what first. I'm going to assume that Iris is ahead as far as momentary upgrades, and now dropping, able to break that contain with a three dropship blockade. So right now, basically the difference in this game is that Gogo has a more mobile force. However, Iris obviously producing more forces in general as it goes. And I think actually mobility might end up winning out this match. Iris obviously very good at putting pressure on his opponents. But when it comes to mobility in Terran versus Terran, that can really spell the game. Not as much on a map like Bluestorm, when it really is just kind of straightforward. But if this is Python, the game probably would have been really in Goku's favor. But a map like Bluestorm, where it's just straight up, you can just kind of reinforce units, it's a little harder to tell. But I do think that mobility will still play a big difference. It looks like Iris's Vulture is still not speed upgraded, but going into the bottom right hand corner, I'm going to go and harass. Gogo managed to get a lot of those SCVs out of there, and he now has 5 dropships. Obviously those 5 dropships causing a decent amount of supply, so we'll see what he's going to do with that, but that could do a lot of damage if Iris basically can't provide any sort of protected contain. He's trying to get it. I think that might be one of Iris's, he might be trying. Ooh, tank getting dropped right there, going to take a hit and get wiped out immediately. Going to drop all over that to try to protect it. Turret trying to go up obviously to take care of those dropships.